GM. GM. Now, I'm bringing you this video because of this reason, alright? Blessings Galore is coming this weekend, and if you are something like me, you can see I have fuck all stamina pots. And so, I'm in trouble for this 4x because I'm not going to be able to farm as much as possible. But the good news here is that with the Blessing Galore event coming, we are also getting the Dreamscape event. And we are also going to get the Wishbinder event. And so, there is a good chance that a lot of stamina is going to be dropped in these events. And I want to talk to you guys about how to, save up as much stamina as possible so that your 4x can be as successful as possible, right? Because this is going to be my plan too, because you can just see I'm in trouble as well. And so, starting from today, as this video goes live, okay, this will only apply to you guys who is watching it, like now and not like a day later. Maybe it might work a day later, but definitely not a week after this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start stacking my stamina. I'm just going to do my bare minimum, my bare dailies, okay, just to get my dailies, and that's about it. But I'm going to start stacking my stamina. And so if I were to stack starting from today, I would have about 3,000 stamina saved up, all right? And why am I doing that? It's because I want to get some more animus leveled up. Like for example, I'm currently working on, where is he? I think I passed him. I'm currently working on Bong. Yeah, I'm trying to get him to level 50. I want to start getting my Lilith to level 50 as well. Next level. And then I want to start working on some SR units, some niche SR units, like, Sutomu is pretty good for GVG. I want to build him up. I might also want to build up, my Red Kachi, right? Because he's also pretty damn good, just that he's, an R unit, so he's going to take a long time to level up anyway. Okay? And so I will be dedicating like 1,000 stamina to that, 1,000 stamina over to the GP outpost just to get, some materials. And then I'm going to put everything into farming, okay? But you also have to remember, okay, if you guys have not done your Ethernet rally, please do your Ethernet rally, okay? It's refreshing in 2 days, and with it after this, in 3 days actually. And in 3 days, we're going to get more stamina from here. Your Shell Story, you can also get stamina from here at some point. Finish your Infinity Train. Your Infinity Train also drops, I think, about 150 stamina in here. That's a lot of stamina to begin with, right? And so, this is where I will be hunting for all of my stamina. And then let's not forget about the Wishbinder event and the Dreamscape event that's also coming. And we are going to, you're going to want to play this as hard as possible because you're going to want to get most of the rewards from here, right? Which is mainly your gems, and using your gems, you can help you max refresh if you're free to play or whatever. Okay, this is super important. This is super important, and why is that? It's because every time a 4x comes, this is your chance to actually properly farm your modules. Okay, and last 4x, I told everyone, go farm Doki. Go farm Doki. And those who listen to me profited a good amount. I profited a good amount from, my gear. And it's no different this time. It's no different, okay? We can all see that RTA is ending within a week, yeah? And because RTA is ending within a week, this is your chance. If you have already hit Mythic, congratulations. You've gotten your Tofu. Now you can focus on Season 2. And if you're pushing for top 200 for the frame, go for that. If you're pushing for the Hyperlink Cup, go for that. I'm probably not going to do the Hyperlink Cup because it's going to, I have things going on that's going to impede during the time of the tournament, which is probably going to be somewhere around next month, I reckon. Okay? And so, I'm just going to be getting my Tofu. I'm going to try and push as high as I can, see where I end up, and then go from there. But you want to be able to get your speed gears in check. And the best place to farm right now is Doki Doki. Okay? Why am I not saying Aurora? It's because RTA is ending. We know that the balance patch is coming. We don't know if Bloodbath is going to get nerfed, right? If Bloodbath is going to get nerfed, you're going to, kick yourself in, the balls and be like, why did I farm Aurora? Okay, and get pissed off. Instead, use this 4x to go farm a set that can never be, touched, per se, because it's in every other turn-based game, which is your speed set, your swift rushes. Okay, farm for your Swift Rushes. I know a lot of people have quartz, but some of them have quartz that are not on Swift Rush, and you want them on Swift Rush. Okay, so come in here and make sure you're farming Doki Doki. Okay, that's the first thing. So how do you spend your stamina for this new Blessings Galore event? I am going to say 70% of it goes into Doki, and then 30% of it goes into Aurora. And mainly you're looking for your Swift Smites, your Momentums, your Strive, your Bulwarks, alright? And if you get some Bloodbath, sure. But this is what you're trying to stock up on: your Swift Smites, your Bulwark, your Strives, and your Colossal Guards, of course, Momentum, whatever. Alright? DPS sets will always come. If you see a Momentum set with nice DPS stats, take it. If you see a Momentum set with, nice bruises thing, keep it as well. But that's not what you're mainly hunting for. You're hunting for that Swift Smite, really, because you want to pair it well with your Swift Rush over here, okay? And then you have to think about your Matrix modules combinations with your shells, right? So that is the plan. Please, okay? Make sure you are doing your Ethernet rally. This way you can get stamina, all right? Start stacking stamina starting today, all right? Game's gonna look a little boring, but this will give you a good time for you to, go touch some grass. Or if you need to go play some RTA to get yourself into Mythic, go and do that. Okay, there's no reason for you to not get Mythic. Getting Mythic is super easy right now. And if you can't get Mythic, that means your account, there's something wrong with your account. You probably need it reviewed. Come to my channel, come to my Discord, apply for a ticket, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so that's the plan. Start stacking stamina. Start doing your Ethernet rally. When Ethernet rally comes, hardcore spam that, because you can get a lot of stamina out of the Ethernet rally. Okay, do your Infinity Train, save up all the staminas that you get from the Infinity Train, do your shell stories, and then when Dreamscape come and the Wishbinder event comes, make sure you guys are getting the bare minimum, because I'm pretty sure that there's going to be stamina pots in here somewhere, or stamina, just stamina. Okay, that is mainly a PSA video from me today. I hope that everyone gets good gear, because we are now going to have to prepare for Season 2, because let me tell you guys that our Season 2 is the Season 1 of when China, Taiwan, Korea, Japan is going to join us in RTA, and they already have a good amount of catch-up mechanic in the sense of the shop, the weekly shop, being able to buy module essence. They're going to spend their gems, they're going to start re-rolling for the perfect pieces and start buying them. They're going to catch up with us. They are going to be in RTA. RTA is going to get harder. And if they are going to be zooming and you're not zooming and you can't tank them down at the same time, you are kind of screwed. So please listen. Go and do your Doki Doki this 4x. Alright? Give yourself the chance to take a shot at a quad speed Swift Rush. If you don't farm it, you're not going to get it. Okay? That's the video. Hopefully you find value in this video. It's a nice little PSA. But besides that, if you like the content, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys next time.